My name is Stephen Goy. This project I'm trying to present is based on what I have been working on to what I have been doing in my one project. It's more inclined toward the green environment. The reason why I choose green because I have want to green living environment. It's always important in our life as the human influence on plants is always the problem we need to solve. To make it clearer, I'm going to put my second project to the link between the first, compile. Just help us understand the problem is better. I started working when I had the idea for my storytelling. I know this is the first thing to me for to do it, but the design have been influential in this project for me. I'll continue to talk about more about my project. For project, I want to take a storytelling of myself and make it into a video. The idea I continue to develop during the information of my rookie project. The image of the old tree is the main thing that I want to bring because it will be the permanent soul, the plan to human influence and longing to survive. I'm just hoping in life I like having the fulfilled and I keep making shopping the tree while building it. During the process of thinking about whether I think it is the only block related to environmental project and the whole story of the trees. I'm calling the material thing that the recyclable or non-recyclable so that it can be reused from into the trees is in permanent space. The mountain is also object of the styrofoam material that the human use to store the broccoli in items such as household items. I reuse it by creating space for the tree to bear the life image of the tree facing on the top that interactive the project is also the idea of the one of the Tinker project scene. I mean the five lines. This is one beautiful elements that I want to bring in because the five lines is life is to give the deep the meaning of the tree that it can affect other influencing elements during the process. The more difficult thing for me was the material. Like because during the pandemic they can hardly to go out with the college to do the material together. So we also use the material that we plan to have to go from the store to support my project. Both me and my friend to contribute to helping me find them faster so I couldn't start going my trees. We have finished the trees and is it really cool compared to what I suspected. The idea in my mind could be been that I will do better than that. But when it were the finishes, I feel like didn't understand how I was able to make this such a meaningful to model. This is the first time for me, and I feel satisfied with what I did. I thank to my friend for helping me to out of it, and like my fruit project and the concept based on the movie inspired the PXG movie from my childhood had the real influence on my thinking that it made of the cheese in the movie we called the cream cheese. I have an idea for the cream, but all I can is to my life, similar to the movie, to bring out them of its own environment. The room set like the 4 week or 2 week with quite a long time for me to gather material and building it to today. I think this is done it better. This process about like the firstly I used the toilet round core to make the core of the drum in order to create our banner or the plane, I add kitchen foil to grab around the polygon core. The second, I use the tin to be able to form the branches and root. For the same reason, I use the thin and use the kitchen foils to cover them. The third, to create smaller branches, I use the 3D gun to create the smaller branches and attach them to the position of the larger branches. Finally, I use the glue gun to cover all of the trees to make it clearer. In the next step, I use the watercolor to blend into the brown paint on my trees to be able to support the better is well or something. I also use the blue screen pen to make them looking more realistic together. In the final phase of the project, I use the gas border in small graph to create more out of the trunk. And I also believe to make the trees greener and more cloisters. I'm really glad because in this project I can do things that I have never done before, and this will really mental for me into this course. If I have more time, maybe I would have to make this more realistic and better. My intention is bringing to everyone. What I mean, I want to write into the short story not only for my presentation, but also to create a logic for myself.
Once upon a time, there was an ancient tree named Rookie, who was to find his own life and his bread for living and contributing to Earth life. Specifically is the way he tried to rotate the lungs of the Earth and cooperate with his friends, including natural elements, to keep the Earth good health. One day, there were two men discussing about their plan to expand the scale of their business, and Rookie intentionally heard about that. He confused and felt scared. Rookie found out that he has only less 10 days to exist in the world due to the conversation of two men who has a plan to cut the trees in order to extend land for grafts and other purpose serving for the human being profits. He found himself useless and wondered why people want to eliminate him and whether he didn't have any roles in the world. He fell into desperation and talked to his friends. In the first day, the sun came through the canopy, seeing Rookie who burst into tears. He just stopped by and asked why Rookie had cried. Rookie told the sun all his story, and the sun cherished Rookie with his warm sunlight, made Rookie feel better. The sun is the one who has witnessed Rookie's through from the little boy to the mature one. Rookie felt respect because the sun gave him a chance to see the universe. Then two others came to visit him. They are the wind and the rain. They told him they also knew about what he had been through, and three of them realized that they have been best friends for a long time and they do not want to be far away from each other. After 4 days, with no way out, Rookie plunged into the darkness, prayed for his life, and was willing to move on the next step of his life in another planet. Another life with the farewell full of emotions. Magically, a glimmer of hope came to his life when one of his friends just flew over his brain and he whispered, "You are the most wonderful living entity. You came to the world with your own destiny. You have Earth find out, and now we will save your life. said Tinker, a glowworm. Rookie found out his own value in the world, which is saving and protecting the earth. Tinker and his friends make a careful follow-through and planning to rescue Rookie from tree cutting and help people realize the importance of natural balance of trees and other elements in the landscape and maintain its beauty. The accumulated all of his friends, including the wind, Tinker, and his friends, rabbits and squirrel, into the night to celebrate and create a special night in order to create the picturesque landscape to aim to the heart of the human beings and realize the importance of the huge trees. Rookie, the main subject of this beautiful picture. From now, humans change their idea to make this place become a tourist place where the people can come and see the beauty of nature and learn more about the value of trees.